Hi, I'm John Olson. Welcome to Next Stop from the land of come as you are, do what you love. Welcome to beautiful Mammoth Lakes, California. This area is loaded with outdoor adventures, and that's exactly what we'll explore on this episode of Next Stop. From stand-up paddleboarding to kayaking to High Sierra Jeep adventures to fly fishing, local music, and more, this show is sure to entertain. In fact, I love it so much, it inspired me to do a backflip. You'll see. The fun starts now. The Mammoth Lakes area is quite expansive. There's no better way to see its scenic beauty than with SkyTime Helicopter Air Tours.
This is all what they call the Long Valley Caldera. If you look at this mountain ridge line and over there at Mono Lake and those ridge lines far away over there, all this is a big giant volcanic crater. But these craters, which should have a little bit of water in them, so these are actually a lot deeper than they look. Here we've got our lovely 4 X's. No idea where they came from or what they are or what they mean. There's a lot of weird stuff out here. You know, there's definitely a lot of military stuff. You know, I guess this is, you know, I heard they did some nuclear testing out here. There is Fallon Air Force Base. There are some restricted areas out here, very suspicious restricted areas. So if you look at this lake from this angle, it doesn't look that big. One of the few lakes you can actually see from space. We're going 95, 96 miles an hour. It takes me an hour to go around this lake.
So I love the color, the turquoise look of the water here versus the blue. And why is that?
It's because the greenish is kind of shallower. You can kind of see the ground underneath it.
Yeah, definitely.
Much shallower on this side. That was Gull Lake down there. This is silver. You can see Horsetail Waterfalls at a trickle. So there are 3 dams here. One you can kind of see, the middle dam.
You can see right in front.
Lower dam is down here, and there's a 3rd dam. They all were built in the 20s, and that used to generate the electricity for June.
I can see why nobody has an accurate count of how many lakes there actually are.
We just flew over in this flight, you're at about 150 lakes.
Wow.
The Minarets, I guess, are famous for a little dog named Toto, a lady named Dorothy, crazy wizard, movie called The Wizard of Oz.
How long have you been flying?
Well, I just finished the book last night, and I had lots of pictures. I think I got it figured out.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
And I had Helicopter for Dummies, you know.
Yeah, I might read that book myself.
Okay, you know, I had a lot of pictures, so I figured I'd be...
Ed, thanks for an awesome tour. You're a great pilot, and this is the ideal way to see the area. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Coming up on Next Stop, adventures and activities in Mammoth Lakes and another heavenly hotel experience. And now for something completely foreign to me. I'm going to learn how to fly fish today. I've never done this in my life, and I brought 2 friends from Alaska Airlines, Clint and Susan, to participate with me. They've never done it.
Well, let's start with just the start, you guys. You've never done this. Never even held a fly rod, maybe. And let me kind of show you the anatomy of this, so we have it straight. Reel, rod. These are the guides. This is fly line. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually pulling line out of the reel to get the terminology right. This is called stripping. So if we're on the river and I say, hey, Clint, strip, I don't want you to drop your shorts. Okay, brother? Okay, so none of that. When we are moving the rod back and forth, what we're trying to achieve is the shape. Now, the shape that we do is our signature for a cast. You know, this lever will help you propel line. Set. Okay, you'll need to be faster than that. I didn't even say anything. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I think we're ready.
Are we?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's hit the river.
Let's go.
Okay.
These guys don't have waders on.
I'll tell you what, it's like one of the easiest ways to get us where there's no people is to be able to cross a river. So we're set up for that.
Nice.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand right by my ear. I'm going to lower my rod and throw my flies behind me. Now, if it goes left or right or under, that's what we want to set the hook on. All right, throw it downstream. Now turn your face to your target, hun. Yeah, and then throw it in there. Got it, hit the river perfect. All right, now see how you're putting tension on it? You want slack here, You want slack. Set, set! Okay, he ate that, cool. Throw it on in again. You'll notice the wake, we call it, the wake on the indicator. Now take 2 steps right here. Now throw it in again. Good job, raise your rod up, lob and lift. Set, set, set! Okay, that was him.
So we started as 3 fish out of water, then we were 3 fish in the water. Clint, what'd you learn, buddy?
I learned how to cast.
Susan?
Same. How to set.
I learned how to cast and set.
Set.
Thanks, buddy.
Bravo.
Let's go fishing.
Yeah.
Our Mammoth Lakes home is the lovely Westin Monashee Resort. Laura, thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure to have you.
We love this place. I had to look into Monashee, the meaning. It was the Native Americans that inhabited this area many, many moons ago. But did you know what the meaning of the word Monashee is?
I'm not sure I do.
In Native American? It means heavenly.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't. But what I love about Westin and your brand is it's always a heavenly experience.
It is.
It's so consistent. From the heavenly beds to the friendly staff and the workout room and pool. It's just a really nice experience.
Glad to hear you've enjoyed your time with us.
So tell us about your property.
So we're located just next to the village, so easy access to all the shops and restaurants. And as you mentioned, we are a Westin, so we do have a lot of heavenly products, including our heavenly bed.
We have a great room type with a kitchen and everything, but there's like 4 other room types, right?
Absolutely. Our basic room type, I believe, is the one you're staying in, our studio suite. However, if you want a little bit more space, we do have our 1-bedroom suites, which have a door between the bedroom and the living room and offer a private balcony. Nice. We have 1-bedrooms with dens, which give you just a little bit more space.
And you're pet friendly too. There's dogs all over the place. That's got to be really fun for families.
We are, and we enjoy it as a staff here at the Westin, and we get a lot of guests that consider their pets their family, and we're happy to welcome them here at the Westin.
Now, we haven't tried your restaurant yet, but I hear from Whitney that it's really good.
The White Bark is amazing. Our sushi is absolutely top of the line. People come here from all over the world and tell us how impressed they are with our sushi.
You don't need to have a car here. You've got free transportation from the airport and all around the village and up to the mountain. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Our shuttle service will pick you up from the airport and take you out to dinner, bring you home when you're done, and take you back to the airport when it's time to go home.
So who has to light all the candles in the lobby?
Fortunately, we're very energy efficient.
I like those candles. It's a nice look.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's very soothing, lends itself to renewal of all of our guests.
Well, it's been a rejuvenating and renewal experience for us here, so thank you so much for having us, Laura.
We're so pleased to have you.
Mammoth Lakes is one of few year-round resort destinations. The summers are incredible with a plethora of outdoor activities and adventures, but the winters are pretty awesome too. Did you know that Mammoth gets up to 400 inches of snow a year and has been known to stay open past July 4th? For those of us that are avid skiers, that's pretty awesome. For more information on this stunning destination, go to visitmammoth.com. There are many beautiful lakes in the Mammoth Lakes region. Today we begin our day by kayaking on pristine Mono Lake.
of those tufa towers are exposed above the water line. So that tells us that at one time, all those rocks were underwater. So there's a reaction of calcium that's in the freshwater spring reacting with the carbonate that's in the lake water.
How much does it grow every year?
It's a couple millimeters typically as far as the chemical reaction part of it goes.
They're so cool looking. You just don't see anything like it.
So we got most likely a male osprey just here on our left. I think their wingspan's about 6 feet, and they're in the hawk family.
There he goes. After.
They always go to the bathroom before they fly.
This is like bird heaven out here. What is going on over here? This is incredible.
Well, we've got a lot of Wilson's
Wow.
phalaropes that are migrating through on their way to South America, and they'll stop here and feed and double their body weight from 5 ounces to 10 ounces.
But the formations that they're flying in are
Yeah,
incredible.
it's incredible. It's like they've been trained to do that because they never bang into each other. And one minute you see their underside, and then the next minute they flip the other way and they're dark, and you see their top side.
It's like the Blue Angels, but there's a lot more of them.
Right, and maybe it's a way of efficient flying to where they can travel those distances.
Wow, Stuart, you really know your stuff, man. Thanks for an awesome tour.
Oh, well, thank you. It's my pleasure, and I'm glad we had a great morning on the water. It's always different out here, and it's always memorable.
We did have a great morning. Our next stop, June Lake for stand-up paddleboarding. This is pristine water. This looks like it should be in Tahiti. Rob, this is incredible.
This is incredible. For the Eastern Sierra, you know, at an altitude of 7,500 feet, this is absolutely gorgeous.
What's it like to have a job, to be in a lake like this in a high Sierra? This is just spectacular.
Well, you know, it has its advantages and its disadvantages. The big advantage is the beauty of the office. I mean, you open up your window and this is what we see all day long. The disadvantage is people are playing with all my toys and I don't get a chance to play with them.
But you get to bring your daughter to work.
I do bring my daughter to work with me. She comes to work with me all summer long and gives all my instructions and helps everybody out with lessons that they need.
You know, I forgot how relaxing and peaceful that is to be on the water, just paddleboarding, just chilling out there. Now, I just learned out there that you and Stuart partner up and do some good things in the community.
We do. We've partnered up with Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra. Those guys and gals are the ones that allow us to be here on the beach.
You're living the life and you're giving back. Thanks,
Appreciate
buddy.
it, man. Thanks so much.
Up next, a Jeep tour of the High Sierras and fun times on Mammoth Mountain. Our Mammoth Lake adventures continue with High Sierra Jeep Adventures. So here we are at our first stop of the tour, and I must say this is pretty spectacular. Ian. You got a view of Mono Lake, June Lake, and the mountain range. Doesn't get any better.
A lot of people come up to this area and it's frustrating for them because they may not be hikers or bikers, and so we get people up here that just wouldn't otherwise have a chance to do it.
We were talking on the way up here that Hollywood has always had a special relationship with this area. I mean, lots of movies, include Tom Cruise just filmed a movie here.
He did, yeah.
Why is that? Why do you think Hollywood loves this place besides the incredible landscape?
Well, I think it's convenient for Hollywood. It's not that far away and it's very diverse. The geology up here is pretty unique.
What else are we going to see today? Where's the tour going to take us?
It's going to take us up over that ridge line.
All the way up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's an area called Obsidian Dome, which is a rather spectacular geological feature. So this is Obsidian Dome, and the significance of this is that it was a very slowly developing volcano. The obsidian was hugely important to the local Indians, the Paiutes. They made arrowheads and cutting tools, skinning tools from it. So here's a fairly steep down section.
I'll buckle in. So Ian, I read on your website that you guys actually let the passengers drive. Is that true?
Well, it sort of depends on the passenger. But,
what does that mean for me?
No, the whole point of these tours is to give people the driving experience. So absolutely, we encourage people to drive.
That's so much fun. Alaska Airlines offers daily nonstop service from Los Angeles International to Mammoth Lakes, California. And soon, in December, they'll begin seasonal daily service from San Diego. They're also the only airline that serves both eastern and western Yosemite gateways. For more information on Alaska Airlines, all their routes and fares, and their award-winning service, go to alaskaair.com. Mammoth Mountain truly lives up to its name. It's tall and it's mammoth. How high are we right now, Dina?
We're at 11,053 feet. We are the highest ski resort in California.
This is incredible. The views are amazing. The mountain's 360 degrees. How far can we see?
We can see over 400 miles with peaks averaging about 12,000 feet. It's absolutely huge up here.
It's a pleasant surprise. You don't expect this. When you land at the airport, you don't expect all of this.
No, not at all. And that is one of the things that I think makes Mammoth so special, is that we are so close to the airport, and you can get up to the ski resort in about 15 minutes and then you're here. Mammoth has 3,500 acres of rideable terrain. We have 28 lifts, 9 terrain parks, 3 half pipes during our winter season. And for the mountain bike park, we have 80 miles of tracks.
That's incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
Now, for people who come here in the ski season who don't ski, there's also activities in the village you can do. There's spas, your hotels are great, your restaurant scene is great. I don't remember that either.
No, I think that's been fairly new as well. On top of all of our other fun activities, besides skiing and snowboarding, like you said, we have snowmobile tours, we have snowcat tours, ice skating, Woolies 2-park, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, the list goes on and on. Anything that you want to do in the wintertime, Mammoth has.
And we talked about winter activities, but we're here in the summertime. We got mountain biking. You mentioned 80 miles of trails. That's incredible.
It is.
What else can you do in the summer?
In the summertime, we have our golf course up here. Sierra Star is absolutely stunning. It is the highest golf course in California, and when you're there, you can look up and you can see the mountains, and your drives go further than anywhere else because you are so high up in elevation. We have hiking, horseback riding, camping, fishing, anything that you want to do in the summertime, Mammoth has as well.
You have something I've never done. I always said, I've jumped out of airplanes, I've jumped off mountains. I've never bungee jumped. It's always kind of scared me, but you have a trampoline bungee at your adventure center that I want to try.
That is true. I want to try it too.
You gonna do it with me?
Yeah, totally.
Let's head down the mountain and do that.
Okay, I'm in. This is like a welcome to the show initiation or something, isn't it? Woo! Oh my goodness! Woo! Hey John, show me how to do it.
You already showed me.
Oh, nice!
What a great job you have to promote this incredible mountain. Lives up to its name. It's very mammoth.
I'm very lucky. I'm a very lucky girl here.
And who's this guy?
That's Wooly, the woolly mammoth. He's our mascot, and we all love him up here. In the summertime, you can see him riding bikes, and in the wintertime, he skis and he snowboards, and he even hits the half pipe.
We're impressed with this entire mountain, and I really want to bring my family back in the wintertime.
Please do. My treat.
Great to meet you.
Thanks, John.
Coming up on Next Stop, the Mammoth Lakes Jazz Jubilee, featuring New Orleans' own Tom Hook. Tom Hook is our featured musician on Next Stop Mammoth Lakes. And Tom, you're not from here, you're from New Orleans.
That's right.
But you've been coming here for 23 years to the Jazz Jubilee. This must be very special for you.
It is very special for me. It's a beautiful place. And the people that run this festival, Ken and Flossie, are good friends, and they've done so much to keep this music alive at a time when it was kind of starting to, not be so popular.
Give me some point ends down at Arthur Bryant's, the jug of Kansas City wine, with Wilbur Harrison standing on the corner over at 12 and 5. I caught Jim McShane playing the boogie with Cutting Mary Lou at the Cherry Blossom where Lester cut Webster, Hawk and Herschel Evans too. And I can hear Big Joe Turner moaning, going hogging on the saxophone.
You also write jingles.
I do.
And do voiceover work, which is, you got a great voice for it, so that's very cool.
Let's see, I wrote one for the Missouri Lottery a long time ago. Something like, come in line for the Missouri Lottery. Come on, magic feeling, rub off on me. Then announcing this, rub off on me. That was the hook. So,
Bravo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You'll never understand, son, I never had no choice. I got a hellhound, calling my name.
What a wonderful time we had exploring some of Mammoth Lake's many adventures. Thanks to this show's sponsors, the Westin Monashi Resort Mammoth, and to Whitney and Mammoth Lakes Tourism for putting together a fantastic itinerary. Thanks to our show's title sponsors and good friends, Alaska Airlines and the Alaska Airlines Visa Signature Card. Next stop, where will we take you next? Make good memories, everybody.
Length at all? Set! Okay, that was a fish. Okay, so I said it 3 times, okay? So that's the deal.
I didn't know.
Easy does her there. I think I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I am hooked.
Oh no!
Okay.
I totally went. I freaked out. He yelled at me.
You caught me.